What's up, everybody?
Hi!
Welcome back to the channel. We are Travel Unfiltered, and
we're
in Iceland! Let's go! Woo! Guys, this has been a bucket list of mine, ours probably, for such a long time, so it's really cool to be able to be in Iceland and to be able to drive around. That's what we're going to be doing this week. Going to be doing Reykjavik, the Golden Circle, and then we're going to be driving around the Ring Road. So this is probably going to be two parts. So I'm going to break it up into two parts because 7 days is a lot for one video. So we're going to split it up into two. But yeah, if you are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, join the community. We are small, but we are mighty.
If you're not new here, thank you for coming back and joining us again. We love having you here, and
Absolutely.
we love getting to share our travel adventures with you.
Yeah, so leave a like on the video if you like this type of content. And yeah, very excited for today. Golden Circle and Reykjavik today. The weather is perfect.
Beautiful.
There's a couple clouds in the sky, no wind, it's sunny. It is probably best case scenario for weather in Iceland, so we're going to take advantage.
And then we'll show you our van that we rented. We rented a van instead of getting like a car or hotel room. Because we were like, well, if we're going to be driving around and wanting to see a lot of stuff, it's probably easier if we just have our bed with us.
Right.
So we'll give you a quick little tour of that, and then we're going to hit the road.
All right, so we're going to start with a wide shot. This is our guy. He don't look like much, but he'll get her there. So we're going to start in the back. And back here is where we've made our bed. Got blankets. It's pretty insulated underneath. And then back here, we have a couple different storage compartments. We have one for all of the dishes. We're probably not gonna do too much cooking because we're lazy as hell, but that's okay. We have any extra bedding that we might need in case it gets really cold. Bag for trash. That's our heater, our stove if we wanna cook. And then right here is some utensils and bowls and stuff. So really cool. They thought of everything. Right in here is where the heat comes from. And back there is where we turn it on. And up here we have a light. So bunch of different stuff back here. We slept in it last night and it was kind of warm. It was warm and cold. And then up here is kind of a mess right now because the van is not too big for everything, but we have all of our clothes and like some snacks and stuff. We have to move these back and forth. So when we're driving, these go back here, and when we're sleeping, they go up here. Slept in it last night. We were gonna do a tour when we got it, but when we picked it up, it was very rainy and cold. So
it was so cold and so windy.
Very windy, which is what you'd expect from Iceland,
yeah.
So no big deal. But the weather is perfect right now. It's very sunny and there's some clouds rolling in, but it's not too bad.
Yeah.
But we wanted to get the van set up, do a little tour right now because this is really cool. Like I think by van is the way you should see Iceland.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just want to do a little tour. Today we're gonna go see the Golden Circle as well as explore Reykjavik a little bit. The guy that picked us up from the airport said the Golden Circle is not really worth it. It's kind of like a tourist trap. And to make people feel like they visited Iceland if they just go to Reykjavik. So he said to spend no more than like an hour or two there because it doesn't really represent Iceland. So that's what we're gonna do. I mean, he's from here, so we should trust him.
Yep.
So that's our plan for today. And I'm excited. We're in Iceland, baby.
So excited.
So cool. We got this van through Go Campers and we booked it because it was kind of the cheapest option that still gave us what we needed. So it's small, but I think it works. Like there are other camper vans that are bigger. So if you want like a bigger like space inside or you have more people, then a bigger option might be for you. But for us, we just needed some place to sleep, something that was gonna be good on gas, and had a bed. So we got it. So I recommend booking through Go Campers because the staff was super friendly. They were very helpful. They hooked it up. So if you are going to drive around Iceland, I definitely recommend renting a van, and I absolutely recommend renting it from Go Campers. stopped at a gas station to pick up some hot dogs. These are like the cheapest like warm food you can buy in Iceland from what I've read. And 2 hot dogs, and like it was like a hot dog and a drink for like a total of like $6 United States. It was like 589 krona. So yeah, this is like what I was thinking we were gonna do to like cut costs in Iceland, because everything here is expensive. Like when you come to Iceland, if you're planning a trip to Iceland, everything's expensive. So you kind of just have to go with it. But there are things that you can do to kind of mitigate the cost. Yeah. And one of them is in food. So we'll probably have a lot of hot dogs and a lot of like muffins and like little snacks that we can eat.
Yeah, like we went to the grocery store yesterday when we first got here, and we spent like $35 at the grocery store just getting like waters and like some little snacks and things for breakfast, so that we could just eat it in the morning without having to like go anywhere or do anything. We spent like $35, which isn't terrible.
Yeah, it's fine.
And then we were like, well, we're hungry. We want to just get something to eat. We hadn't really like eaten a meal all day, so we were like, let's just stop at this place. It was the one place that was open because yesterday was Easter. Mm-hmm. And we got 2 burgers, a hot dog, 2 fries, and 2 drinks from like a fast food place, like a McDonald's kind of thing. It was like $45, and we were like,
"We're not doing that
didn't mean to do
again."
That." She told us the total, and we were like,
well, shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're eating gas station hot dogs now,
and they're good.
They're good, yeah.
Like I have no issue eating this all week.
Yeah.
Obviously, make your Iceland trip however you want to make it, but if you want to keep it fairly cheap, then food is one way that you, like, the cost could get away from you really easily. So yeah, Icelandic hot dogs from the gas station. I'm on this side now. So we just got done with the Golden Circle, and I think the guy that picked us up, or the guy from Go Campers that said to only do Gullfoss and Geyser, I think he was right. We ended up doing this other one that was like a crater as well, because we were like, it's on our way back, why not? And you have to pay to get in, and it was like $6.50, like in American dollars. And I'd say it was cool. It was cool, yeah.
Like Tennessee's were $6 because it's $6. But like, do you need to see it?
There's cooler things in Iceland, so I don't think you need to. But if you're doing like a Golden Circle tour, it's gonna take you here, so it's kind of whatever. But
Geyser and Gullfoss, 100% worth it.
Must see. They're so cool, so beautiful. You guys saw all the footage that we had before this, so I would definitely recommend going because it's gorgeous. Like, it's really cool to see. The geyser goes off like every 3 to 4 minutes, so it's pretty consistent, and it's not just it's not sporadic. So
you get to see it. Like, if you go, you get to see the geyser explode, and it's like, we were there for maybe 30 minutes, and we probably saw it go off like 5 or 6 times. So it happened pretty often, and there's a bunch of other little geysers around it, and it was really cool. And some of them are super clear. It's wild. Like, clear. I don't think I've ever seen natural water that clear. So that was really cool, and Gullfoss was just
stunning.
I've never seen that much water. Like,
it was crazy.
Flowing water.
Breathtaking for sure.
I mean, in New Mexico, where we're from, we're in a drought like always. So our river that runs through Albuquerque is, I don't even know if it's considered a river anymore because there's barely any water in it. So just seeing that like rush of water was insane. It was super cool.
So definitely do Gullfoss and Geyser. Those are the two that I think that you should do. If you want to do the crater, go for it. I think it's called like Carrid or something like that. I'm not too sure. But so we're going back to Reykjavik right now. We're going to go see downtown Reykjavik and just do some walking around downtown and see the city. So that's next on our list. A nap might be.
Maybe an early bed.
Maybe an early bedtime, one of the two, but we are gassed. So
traveling a lot is I guess this is the unfiltered part, but I think doing this all the time and just never even having a home base, I don't know how people do that, because it really does get like weighs on your body and on your mind. Like, you just go and you don't have that like routine of any sort and things like that. So I'm like, I'm ready for a nap. And then I think flights too. We've booked a few really early flights, and that was stupid of us. They're the cheapest, so you gotta do what you gotta do. But man, I just am like, trying to recover from those like 3 hours of sleep nights is just miserable.
It follows you. So. So we just got to our next campsite and we have an early morning tomorrow, so we kind of figured that we would just turn in a little bit early. And it's like, what time is it right now?
9:30.
9:30. It's crazy. In Iceland, the sun just went down. So like it's not even fully set yet. And it's 9:30. So it's kind of crazy. But we're going to just go to bed pretty early because we got to get up early tomorrow. So today was fun. We did the Golden Circle. Went to downtown Reykjavik and walked around a little bit.
It's super cute.
Reykjavik is dope.
Like Edinburgh and Reykjavik have been really cool because they're so different than any of the other cities that we've been to.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the cities that we've been to have had like, they have like their main shopping road and like all the same stores and all the same restaurants and all the same, you know, like obviously little differences here and there.
Yeah.
Based on where you go, but these two have been just so different. Like they don't even look like anything that we've ever been to. So it was really cool to see. And
so yeah, Reykjavik was cool. I liked it a lot. It's just kind of cute, quaint.
Definitely has that like little town feel.
Yeah, it does. It was really cool. We had some pizza, tried a beer, and now we're going to pass out, wake up, do it all over again. This is the Travel Unfiltered. Set up to take some video or some pictures, and we'll just walk on through. It's part of the fun. So we're at Skogafoss, and there's stairs that start right here and they go all the way up there. We're gonna go to the top. So this is us at the bottom.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make it about 20 steps before I start getting winded. So that's probably like 1,000 steps.
Yeah, it's not small, so.
Yeah.
This is us at the halfway mark. Thighs are on fire.
Should have practiced on the Stairmaster. I did not.
It's not feeling good. So I'm at the top. That was not easy. Here she comes.
Stairs.
You did it. Do you regret wearing 19 layers?
A little bit,
Yeah.
but not a lot that much.
All I gotta say is just better be worth it.
Yeah.
So it goes up further. Do you want to keep going? Today was a good day. Today was a good ass day.
Very good, but we're tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired, Grandpa.
Well, that's too damn bad. We just got to our campsite. We are about an hour outside of Vik in southern Iceland, and super cute, very cool. We just ate our ham and cheese sandwiches for dinner.
Ham and cheese and pepperonis.
It's
it
so
was
good.
so good. We got a baguette too, and so I feel like that made a huge difference.
Yeah, so it wasn't just like sliced bread.
Yeah, but it was so yummy.
Yeah, but today was dope. A lot of driving. Like, we've kind of been at it for 13 hours at this point, so we're tired, but from good things. Like the lava show, incredible. The waterfalls that we saw, incredible. The views,
The Black Sand Beach.
Black Sand Beach, oh my goodness, everything was just so cool.
Definitely lived up to the hype, except that hike. I personally do not recommend. So if you're ever in Iceland and you go to, which one was it?
Skogafoss.
Skogafoss. The waterfall itself, beautiful.
Yeah.
Definitely recommend. The walk up the million stairs to see the top of the waterfall, do not recommend. I just don't feel like it's worth it. I think basically all that's up there is like the stream that leads to the waterfall, and it's cool. It was a neat little stream.
Yeah.
But we saw a bunch of those today and didn't have to climb a million stairs.
Yeah, I mean, I guess when you put it that way, I liked it, but I could definitely see how...
Like, it was fine, but I'm not doing it again.
Yeah.
Like...
we did everything on our list today, except there's like a plane crash, like remnants of a plane crash that we didn't do because we would have to park by the road, and then it's a 3.5 mile walk one way just to the plane crash.
And they even had shuttles and like a shuttle schedule and everything, and I was like, if it needs a shuttle, it is too far.
Yeah, so we just skipped that one because that one wasn't really worth it, but we found this like cave thing with those elves in it.
Yeah.
And that kind of replaced it. So that was pretty cool. But overall, 10 out of 10 day. It was so good.
What was your favorite part?
I think either Skogafoss or the Black Sand Beach. Because I think that was really cool. We met some people from the Netherlands there. The clip that I put in about those two guys running from the wave. We met them and they were really cool. Sent them the video. And that was really cool. So I think Black Sand Beach was probably my favorite. Yeah, I'm going to say Black Sand Beach. That one kind of just solidified it for me. What about you?
I would say the Black Sand Beach too. Like, I have never seen waves like that before in my life.
Insane.
I think that the black sand just makes the experience feel different. It was definitely weird going to the beach in hiking boots and long socks and long pants and jackets and coats and everything. So that was a little bit of an interesting experience. Also, if you ever go, be careful because they have sneaker waves. They call them sneaker waves. And basically, like, you don't really know when they're coming or if they're coming. Yeah. But these waves will just, like, go way past where the usual tide is. And so it was hilarious. We had to run away a couple times, but there was a bunch of people who didn't make it out of the way. Like, not like didn't make it, passed away, but like didn't make it, and they got their shoes all wet and their clothes all wet, and it was just really funny to watch people. Yeah. So just keep an eye on the waves so that you make sure that you're paying attention. Yeah. But I think that was my favorite part too.
It was so unique. Like, I've never seen anything like that before.
I would say actually my other favorite that might be tied as we went up to that view that you could see the black sand beaches and you could see everything from like an aerial perspective, and I think that would almost tie.
Yeah, that was really cool too. Yeah.
What was your favorite part of what we did today? Let us know down in the comments below. I would love to hear your guys' perspective from like what we show you.
Yeah.
And we try to be as unfiltered as we can, but obviously we're not going to just show you our whole day because that'd be a 13-hour video and it'd be probably very boring for you to watch.
Yeah, I think what keeps going through my head as I'm recording this, I'm like, man, this camera's not doing it justice.
It's so frustrating.
So if it looks incredible on your screen right now, just know that it's like 10 times better in person. Yeah. That's like the only thing I can say about it, and you need to go to Iceland.
Iceland is definitely worth the hype. It's expensive. It's hard to get to. Whatever. Whatever your excuse is, take it, crumble it up, and throw it away because it's totally worth it. It lives up to the hype 100%.
We're going to do a video breaking down our cost. That, like each category, so like food, transportation, lodging, like activities, all that's going to be in the video. We're going to break down all of it for you so you can kind of see what we spent and get a gauge for how much your trip to Iceland might be. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, we're going to just watch some Netflix right now.
Love is blind, baby. Yeah. Let's see who gets married.
I hate trash TV, but we're addicted. Yeah, so we're going to watch some Love is Blind, probably go to bed a little bit early, and then hit the road in the morning. We have the other, like the eastern half of southern Iceland to do tomorrow. So very excited. It just gets cooler from here. So stay tuned. Good morning. So this is, I guess, like either day 3 or 4, depending on how you count it. Not too sure, but this is going to be the last day of part 1. We don't have too much going on today, but I think we're doing the second half of southern Iceland, just like we said last night. And we're at this canyon right now that I'm not even going to try to pronounce because I'm going to butcher it. So unfortunately, the path where you can get better views is closed because it's still technically winter season in April. So that's unfortunate, but we're going to do our best to get as many good shots as possible. So
yeah, we are breakfast muffins.
Breakfast of champions. We've been eating muffins like every day for breakfast, and then either sandwiches or hot dogs for dinner, for lunch and dinner. I also forgot to mention we had this bomb-ass soup yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
I was in heaven. At the lava show yesterday, we stopped and got soup. It was broccoli and cheddar. it was so cool. We bought a bowl, which was kind of expensive, but
everything in Iceland is expensive.
yeah, so it's
not
expensive.
Everything. No, I'm lying. The groceries really are not.
Yeah,
expensive,
they're not too bad.
But eating out in Iceland is expensive.
But we paid for it, and then I saw on the menu that you get a complimentary second serving. So we had 2 bowls of soup.
Yeah, and we ate so much bread and butter. And if you know me, bread and butter like is something I could live off of.
Yeah.
Like, give me a good baguette and some delicious butter. Like, I will live off of that.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if I like bread. I mostly just like butter, but you can't just be like eating butter on the streets. So.
And I'm a soup guy. So
yeah, so it was like a perfect combination. It was so delicious, and we were freezing. So, well, I was freezing, so it was nice because it like warms you up from the inside.
Yeah. So I forgot about that after we stopped recording last night. I was like, I forgot to mention the soup. So today we have like a glacier lagoon. There's like a crystal beach type thing, a Viking village, and then this canyon. So yeah, here we go.
Crown, that's a jam. That's a jam. That's a jam.
right, so we are back at the next campsite. We're in a town called Hoffen. I think I might be pronouncing that wrong. I don't know.
I don't understand the sounds of their letters.
Yeah, H-O-F-N. That's how it's spelled. So that's where we are tonight. That's gonna end part 1 of our Iceland vlog. That was Southern Iceland, and the Golden Circle was this part. The next part's gonna have Eastern Iceland, like the Eastern Fjords, as well as Northern Iceland. So that's gonna come out in a couple days, so be on the lookout for that. And yeah, Southern Iceland is absolutely beautiful. I don't know if this is like its official name, but there's like the Glacier Lagoon, and then the beach that was just south of it I think it was called like the Black Sand Diamond Beach. Not too sure, but that was the coolest thing we've seen so far, I think. Like, yeah. That was insane. That was so cool.
I don't think I've ever associated a beach with ice.
Yeah.
But it's basically like these chunks of ice that look like diamonds on a black sand beach. And it's like, you don't experience that anywhere else.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I don't know if there's another place on earth that you would experience that. And it was just so incredible to see. And then the waves, we were just like watching the waves come in and take these huge like blocks of ice and just like drag them out to sea. I'm like, if that ice doesn't stand a chance,
neither do I.
I don't stand a chance either.
Yeah.
So definitely not a swimming ocean, not a bathing suit beach, but it was really,
at least in April. Maybe it is in like August or something. I don't know.
But it was really freaking cool.
It was awesome. That Viking village was probably my second favorite part. You had to pay to get in. It was like the equivalent of like $13 for both of us. So totally worth it, because that was super cool to see.
And there was like if you drove up a little bit further, there was almost like a private black sand beach.
Yeah.
And it was really cool that we got to like walk out to. I don't know how often you can actually get to the beach, because it looks like the tides vary.
Yeah.
Like, they are sometimes super low, sometimes they're a lot higher. But that was really, really cool too, because we basically had like a black sand beach to ourselves.
There's like nobody there. It was wild. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed our part 1 of this Iceland tour of Southern Iceland and the Golden Circle, leave a like on the video. If you're not already subscribed, please do so. It goes a long way. And we'd love for you guys to be part of the community. Leave a comment if there's something in Southern Iceland that we missed. There's some things that we weren't able to do, or we just chose not to do. So let us know if we should have done one of those, or if there's something that we didn't know about.
Yeah. And let us know what your favorite part was, what you would want to experience if you've never been here, or maybe like what you've added to your bucket list after watching this. Also, all of our social medias are linked down below, so go ahead and give us a follow on that, and we can show you more updates as we're going. Bye!
Bye!